Hi, welcome to Aqua Pilates class using a noodle. We're going to start with one noodle and later on you're going to need two of them. We're working our core muscles, our posture, alignment, upper body strength and lower. It's going to be a lot of fun today. So let's get started with feet wide apart and your knees are slightly bent. Let go of the noodle for a moment and place one hand on your chest, the other one on your belly, and just take a few deep breaths in and out here. So deep breath in through your nose, allowing your belly and chest to expand, and then exhale, relax and release. At the end of the exhale, you want to draw the belly button in gently. Again, deep breath in through your nose, allowing your belly and chest to expand. Exhale, just relax, release, and draw the belly button in, elongating through the spine. Try to take 2/3 of the breath into your belly, only 1/3 goes to your chest. And exhale. At your own pace, find your own rhythm of breath. Full deep breath in, exhale, relax. One more. Lengthening through the spine. All right, grab the noodle. Now with the noodle, you want the hands resting gently in front of you. Relax your shoulders down. And let's just do a few stretches here, starting up with the neck and then over to the other side. Bring your ear to your shoulder and release. And let's take a half circle, going down and over to the side and down and over to the other side. And let's take a full circle with the head, slowly, all the way around. And reverse direction. And back up to center. Your knees are slightly bent. We'll go ahead and rotate your spine, your torso from side to side. And twist. And rotate. Keep your feet flat on the floor. We're not turning the hips yet. Just from the upper body, rotating. And twist. And now we're gonna let the body turn, pivoting on the back leg. Let the heel go off the floor. Increasing that range of motion. So further rotating through the spine. And let's do one more for each side. And stay center. Let's do hip circles. So move your hips all the way around. Side, back, side and forward. Legs are straight. We're not bending at the knees. Just moving through the hips, lubricating our hip joints, and reverse direction all the way around. And then bring your feet together, bend your knees, so you want to be submerged in the water to your neck, and go ahead and bring the noodle towards your chest. Open up, take a deep breath in, exhale as we push the noodle away from us. Just let it float. So bring it closer to you. Open up the chest and forward to close the chest into slight flexion. So we're extending and flexing the upper back, the thoracic spine. So you push your hips forward, open up the chest and back. And again, breathe in. Lean your back, Backwards, hips forward. One more. Exhale and come all the way up. Stand up straight, circling through one leg, hip. Bring the leg forward, side and around. And reverse direction from the back, side and front. And hold the leg in front of you up, circling through your foot and ankle. And reverse. And other side. So just hip circles. Bring the leg front, side and back. And reverse it from the back. And stay with the leg in front of you, up, suspended, circling through your foot and ankle. And reverse. And release. All right. So again, we're standing up with feet wide apart. Knees are slightly bent. Arms long forward. We're going to take a deep breath in. At the exhale, you're going to press the noodle in the water against your thighs, and then slowly with control bring the noodle back up. So this is the chest expansion. Go ahead and drop the shoulders down, open up the breastbones, and pressing in the noodle towards your thighs, and slowly with control bring it back up. If you feel that you're losing control, you want to step further into the shallow water. So go ahead again, press and slowly up. You want to keep your shoulders right over your hips, so your body is in an upright position. There is a tendency here to sometimes lean forward or stick the butt out using some other muscles. So this is like pure core muscles. Draw those abs in and slowly with control bring it up. A few more times. Let's go. Keeping those collarbones nice and open. You don't want to roll the shoulders in. And press, exhale, and control it on the way up. Let's do 3 more. And up, just to wake up those core muscles. And 1 more. Stay down with the noodle. Now bend your elbows, keep the elbows right by your sides, close to your waist, and straighten the elbows. And just bending and straightening the elbows, activating the triceps, the back of your arm, and go. Press, maintaining a long neutral spine here with the shoulders over the hips, and go. 8 more, and 7, and 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1, and slowly bring the arms back up. Now we're going to do the first exercise again, but in a different position. You want to walk your feet back, so in a long diagonal line from your shoulders down to your ankles. And from here again, press the noodle down right underneath the chest, and then slowly to bring it back up. And again, press so your arms perpendicular to the floor, and slowly to let the noodle float back up. Draw the shoulders down, keeping your neck in line with the spine, so you're gazing down, and go. And control it on the way up. You're gonna feel the back muscles as well, the lat muscles. And exhale. And forward. And go. Down. And up. Last 4. exhale. 3. Hold those abs in. Keep your rib cage closed. Last one. Stay with the arms down here. Now bend your elbows, bring the noodle closer to your chest and press it down. Chest press and down and press. Maintain that long alignment with the spine. Make sure you're not hyperextending at the back. Slightly tucking the tailbone under and press. And shoulders down away from the ears. Don't let them shrug. Last 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now stay right there. Extend one leg up. Let it float. And then switch. And switch. And switch. Control it. You don't want to jump. One leg is going down, the other one on its way up. Keep the body nice and still. Shoulders down, don't let them shrug. And now go ahead and float both legs up. Just hold that plank position. And we're just gonna hold it here. That's it. You're just gonna hold the position. It's a lot of balance, a lot of core control. You're gonna feel it. If you feel stable enough here, the next step is to close your eyes. That's gonna be a little bit more challenging for your stability. You can open your eyes and let's do it again. Arm presses, go. 1 and press, 2 and 3, 4. Again, make sure you're not sinking into the lower back. Hold that nice long spine, neutral position. And 4 more, press. And 3, 2, and 1. Release, bring your feet back down on the ground. Relax your shoulders, arms. All right, moving on to the next part. Okay, for the next part, you want to sit on the noodle as if you're sitting on a swing or on a chair. So just go ahead and sit. Make sure the noodle is even on both sides. And just let the feet float up off the bottom. Take a moment here. And in this exercise also, you might want to be a little bit deeper. Okay, so you're not going to strike your feet on the bottom of the pool. We're going to move our legs. So you're sitting in a nice tall chair position with your feet suspended. Extend one leg forward and then bend the other knee. Bring the heel up towards your butt and then switch and switch. And we're just bending and straightening the other leg. So fully extend the leg and then fully bend the other leg and just switch and switch. So this is just the leg work. Upper body staying nice and still. Upright position, shoulders over the hips. Keep going, keep moving, don't stop. Feel the work. You want to point your feet gently for added resistance. Go, 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 go. Feel the quads, the hamstrings work. And go, go. Let's do 10 more. 9, 8, 6, 5, 4 more. 3 and 2 and 1. Relax, let the legs rest. All right, now place your hands on the noodle right next to your hips. We're gonna press the noodle down towards the bottom of the pool so your whole body is fully suspended. You're still in that chair position. And then bend the elbows and go back to sitting on the noodle. And go ahead, press the noodle down towards the bottom, pull your shoulders down away from the ears, and back to sitting. It's just a prep. Go ahead and press the noodle down. Maintain a nice alignment here with your body. And sit. And go. Keep going. Just bending, straightening the elbows. Press the noodle down away from your thighs. And up. And sit. Last one. Stay here with the noodle pressed down towards the bottom. Your body is suspended here. And we're gonna shift our body forward into a reverse plank position. Straighten the legs, long spine. Bend your knees and hips and go back to sitting. So again, we're starting by pressing the noodle down towards the bottom. And then lift the hips up, straighten the legs. Hold that nice reverse plank position. Hold it still. And then back to sitting. And go ahead at your own pace. Hold that nice long spine, open up the chest, shoulders, and down, and again, up, 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 hold, and sit. 2 more. Last one, hold that reverse plank position. Hold it here, bend your elbows, and straighten. So we're working the triceps, dips, pressing the arms down, straight downwards. Let the chest open up, shoulders down. Oh, you're gonna feel the arms here. And go. 5 more. And 4. 3 and 2 and 1, and go back to sitting. Take a moment here before we're moving on, adding on to this one. Okay, so now from the reverse plank position, we're going to flip and go into a forward plank position. The legs will go over the noodles, so it's gonna look like this. From this position, you want to tuck the knees into your chest. Try to bring the legs over the noodle, flip onto your belly to a plank position, just like we were before. Go ahead, bend the knees, bring them over the noodle, and up to a reverse plank. And go ahead, try. Now for this one, you might want to hold the noodle a little bit wider with the hands. This will give you a little bit more room for the body to go over. Keep moving. And try to go over and over. That's a little bit challenging, I know. I make it look easy, I know. Hand front and go. It takes a lot of stability and core activation. The first few times in the water, you might feel a little bit more wobbly. It takes time to get used to working out in the water, so keep that in mind as well, and keep practicing as well. And go. Few more. Try. Over. Whoop. Last one. Hold that plank position on your belly. Now we bring the arms up and forward, tuck the knees in, meet the noodle with your shin and open out. So in, meet the noodle with your shin and open. And you want to flex your spine and open and flexion and out. Use your core. In, you want to bring the noodle towards your shin, but towards the bottom of your shin, closer to your ankles. Go. In and open. Pull your shoulders down. Use those core. Last 4. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. All right. Alrighty, moving on to our next part. Okay, for this part, you're gonna need 2 noodles. One of them supporting you behind, right at the base of your shoulder blades, and the other one is gonna be in front. And go ahead, just bend your knees, let your body sink, and then send your legs out to the side. So again, the arms with the noodles behind you go over and slightly like around to hold the noodle in front of you on the closer to the ends. And go ahead, send both legs out to the side so you're in a long diagonal line with your body. And then bring one leg up, and then go ahead, join the bottom leg up and slowly bring them both back down. Let them sink. And again, go up with the top leg, join the bottom leg, squeeze your legs together and slowly let them go down and go up. Exhale, press and lower and lift and up and lower. Try to keep also the neck here in line with the spine, so your whole body is in line. Long diagonal line. Make sure your body is staying frontal, so you're not rotating and flipping onto your back or onto your belly. So side lift, top leg, bottom leg, and down and go. Top leg, bottom leg, squeeze those thighs together and then let them go down. Up and squeeze and lower and up. Lift, squeeze the legs and down. 2 more and up. Let's do 1 more. All right, now both legs, try to float both legs together. Keep them together, and you're gonna have to use your core here. Go ahead and draw those abs in. Lift those legs up, let them float, and then let them sink. You might use that hand on the noodle, pressing it down gently to activate those oblique muscles. Go ahead, let the leg float up, 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 both legs together, and slowly bring them back down. Now, you don't want to cheat here. You don't want to jump your feet off the ground. You want to take them slowly up. Let them float using your obliques, your core muscles to bring them up. Go ahead, up with the legs and down, and again, up, up, up. Yeah, it's very tempting here to just rotating, turning the body, so make sure you're staying frontal. That's a challenging one for sure. Go up, up, up. Last 2. And 1. Stay up here. Bring the knees into your chest. You're suspended completely with the legs, and extend over to the other side. Knees in to your chest, extend out to the side. And just go from side to side here. tuck the knees in and up on one side and then on to the other side. And again, you want to stay frontal here. Do not rotate the spine and flip over. Shoulders and hips square forward. Last one. And we're gonna stay over to the other side. Bring your feet back down to the floor, starting all over to the other side. So just the top leg goes up, and then the bottom leg is joining, and then both legs just sinking. Just let them go down, and top leg up and bottom leg. Squeeze those thighs together and lower and top and bottom and down. Breathe, lift up, squeeze those thighs and lower and up. Few more. Let's do two more. Go up. Bottom leg is joining. Squeeze those thighs together. All right, now let's try to bring both legs together up. Go ahead. Up, up, up. Lift. And bring them back down. And again. So we're doing like a side bend here, activating those oblique muscles. And down. Make sure you're not dragging the shoulders here. Maintain a nice form. Staying frontal. No rotations. No flipping over on the back or the belly. And no jumping off the ground. Feel these obliques. Oh yeah. Up, up, up. And last two. One more. Stay up with the legs. And side to side. Tuck the knees in. Extend. And in. And straighten the legs. And out. And try to speed it up a little bit. Out, in, out. So we're using our abs here. Last four. 2, 1. Stay over to one side with your legs up, suspended. For the walking exercise, rearrange your noodles if there is a need. Go ahead, one leg is straight forward, the other one leg straight leg back, and switch and switch. This is the walking. You want to point your feet again for added resistance. Strong legs. Again, make sure you're keeping those knees straight and you're not bending them. So you feel a full resistance, the drag force of the water. Let's do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bicycle. Go ahead, paddling with the legs. We're still on the same side. And you're gonna move around in a circle. And long legs, big bicycle. And if you're getting dizzy, you can reverse it, paddling backwards. Go. And big steps. It might take a little bit more coordination here. And you're moving backwards here in a circle. Go, go, go. Work those legs. And we have the other side. Go ahead and bring the legs over to the other side for the walking first. So straight legs, point your feet, and go. And go. Strong legs. Don't let the knees bend. And go 8 more. And bicycle. Go ahead, paddling forward, moving around. Big bicycle, long legs. You're moving in a circle. Hold those legs up. And before we get dizzy, let's reverse it. Paddling backwards. And push with the legs. Press, press, press. You might feel more resistance on the backwards because the water is still moving in the opposite direction. One more circle. And release. Stay here on your back. Moving on to, this is a great one to stretch your whole thoracic and hips. I call this one the corkscrew. So from the back, you flip onto your side and then you flip onto your belly and then over to the other side. And just keep going in the same direction. Go side, belly, side, and back. All the way around. Nice stretch for your sides, for your abs, for your back. And again, before we get dizzy, let's reverse it. Go ahead. All the way around. If you get dizzy before me, you can go ahead and just change direction. All right, and we're done for this part. Moving on. All right, still with 2 noodles. Now we're gonna do our aqua variation for the teaser exercise. So you wanna sit on 1 noodle between your legs, so you're kind of riding on the noodle. You want it to be a little bit higher at the back, and then the other noodle goes in front of you. You want to hold it like a rainbow. So hold it at the 2 ends and then press it down a little bit. Go ahead, shoulders down, legs straight forward, slightly in a turn out position. As we exhale, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, draw those abs in, let the legs float up and maybe out a little bit as you press that noodle in front of you. And slowly release. Let the legs sink back down to the bottom. Go ahead again. Bring those legs up. Use your core. So tilt your pelvis backwards and take those feet out of the water as you press that noodle in front of you up. You want to stay as upright as possible with the trunk so you're not going and leaning back. Stay sitting. And again, go ahead. And up, up, up. Press that noodle in front of you down. Long arms, shoulders away from the ears. And slowly with control. Feeling those abs? Oh yeah. Go ahead again. Lift up. Press that noodle down. Hold. And lower. Let's do 2 more. Up, up, up. And slowly down. Last one. I want you to stay up there. So hold those feet out as much as possible, and just with the arms and pressing, little presses with the noodle in. Go. 1 and 2 and 3. Hold that rainbow shape and just pull it in and down and down. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, and relax. All right, keep the noodle where it is and just walk your feet back behind you so you're on the toes. Now for this one, you may want to push the noodle a little bit more in front of you so it's not bothering you at the back here in the head. Drop the shoulders down. We're going to stretch those abs here with slight back extension. So go ahead, pressing gently the arms on top of the noodle as you open up the breastbones. You can actually lean your head back here on the noodle. That should feel like very nice and supportive. Feeling those abs stretching, opening, and release it down. Lean forward. Again. Shoulders down away from the ears, gently pressing on the noodle, still letting it flow. We're not pushing it in. And lift the breastbones up. Your knees can be slightly bent. You can actually bend them and go further back, leaning back. And release. So just find a comfortable place to extend the back. You don't want to get into a position where you're feeling any discomfort or pain or something. Just feel a nice gentle stretch for your abs. Some work in the back extensors and release it down. 1 more. Shoulders down away from the ears. Open up the chest. Lift and release it down. All right, we're gonna finish with leg circles. And for this one, you might wanna be a little bit deeper in the water. Send your legs straight forward. Move them from the side, around, and back. Bend the knees, in, straight legs forward, side, all the way to the back. Now you wanna keep your body, your upper body, in an upright position as you move the legs around. So just circling through the hips, knees in, straight forward. If the noodle is in your face here, you can just push it a little bit higher at the back. Just releasing through the hips, stretching. And 1 more. Alrighty, and relax. Take out the noodle. And with your legs wide open apart, just take a deep breath in. Reach your arms up over your head. And open. Again, deep breath in. Bring your arms up over your head. And open out. 1 more time. Arms up, palms together. And down to your heart. And we are done for today. Thank you so much for joining me for this fun Aqua Pilates class with a noodle. See you next time. Bye now.